Hello, and welcome to the 8th episode of Designer Speak. I'm your host, Christopher Scott, and today I'm joined by Nicolas Camacho and Santiago Gómez. Today's topic comes from Tom McLean in Germany and Ireland, and he asks, what is the longevity of print design in an increasingly digital-based environment? So Nicolas, what is your thoughts on this topic?
Okay, thinking about the question, trying to understand the question is like basically, is the print going to disappear soon or not? I don't think it's going to disappear because personally speaking, I love to touch, smell, feel, taste.
That's the sense, that feeling.
Taste the print. I love it. I feel it's some kind of a fetish. For me, it's something related with really feeling a work and sensing it. For example, if you make your work, you want to see it like on the wall, you want to feel it. I think that is amazing.
Yes,
but I think the problem with that, it might become for the future like a luxury. It's not going to be something as cheap and as totally necessary for a certain company to create a campaign to use always print work. Sometimes they can use it a digital environment. But for me, I believe it's something beautiful that you want to see it in the space.
Yeah,
I feel we are living in a digital world now. So I think like as opposed social positive designer I say like I say in the last podcast. I love to feel my poster printed.
in an exhibition around the world.
I love that. But now I think like how many trees you need to cut to make that kind of things, to make an exhibition, to print a book.
And I think actually what you're saying is very important, Santiago, is because designers need to understand that they need to take care of the planet and stuff like that. But also it's difficult because I love seeing one of my posters in an exhibition. But like what you said, that's why this dead leaf print of mine. I hate when people print it in exhibitions, and that's why I don't enter the dead leaf poster into a lot of competitions because I don't want it to be.
But that poster have like 60 awards.
Yeah, but actually, in terms of like actually it being printed is very very few. Most of them are in like digital competitions or digital awards. Obviously, in books as well. Like, and some of the books I have here maybe have it, but. I think it's a strange balance for me, in my opinion, because I love seeing my poster in exhibitions and events around the world. But then I also think of like my role in society is like to help the world and to make it better. But then when you think like if you print a poster, then maybe you're cutting down a part of a tree or something like that.
Yeah, but then, for example, think about how important is the experience to have a book. For example, you have the ebook.
Exactly.
No,
ebooks or horrible.
Let's say this format of books. You can have video, you can have sound, you can have a game, you have experience with probably the people related with the book, probably you can contact the writer. So books actually didn't do that work for you, and it wasn't possible in the past. What will happen in the future with books? But I think there is a nostalgia. There is this nostalgia for the book, for the book, like a magazine.
Any of these, that's why I feel like I've got a fight in my brain. Like I don't like digital magazines. I don't like reading ebooks. I don't like it. I love magazines sitting in front of me. I love all these books here. But it's like, so it's a fight in my brain. What do I want to win?
Yeah. But I think will it disappear?
I think maybe in the distant future, all digital media will take over control. But I'm talking about 200, 300, 400 years time.
I don't think so. I think the new generations are playing the computer and using the computer, and they have more a connection with the computer than with the book. I think that because I look my cousin and he's like 6 years old, and he's all the time in the computer reading something and looking for cartoons or something like that.
But that's the thing, Santiago. That's what I'm trying to say is that in 300 or maybe 400 years time,
is a lot of
like
time.
yeah, you're not going to see any of these books anymore.
No, I don't think so.
I don't think you are, and that's sad. That's sad for me. Like you, but then it's also
But they have libraries of pergamins and papyrus and scholastic kind of books where
I don't think you're going to see any more libraries. But
we have some
I'm not talking about whenever we're.
from 1,000 years ago.
Yeah, but I think like in 300 or 400 or whatever in the distant future, there's not going to be any libraries. There's going to be no more printed magazines. There's going to be no more printed books. It's all going to become digital. That's obvious. It's like in the world of gaming. Like when the PlayStation 5 or the PlayStation 6 releases, probably not PlayStation 5, but PlayStation 6 will be, I'd say 15, 16, 17 years. There's going to be no more printed discs. It's going to be all digital downloads. That's the way the world's going. It's sad because I love.
But for example, there's another topic. Do you think ever the packaging is going to leave? You have to understand.
Yes, it has to.
Packaging is the
It
last
has to.
topic.
It has
For
to
example,
be, guys.
packaging is the last commercial that the consumer sees.
But that's the thing, guys. You have to realize that that's what I say. Like I love all my books. They're like the most precious thing for me, and I love that. But you have to realize that technology and the digital media will take over. It has to. That's the evolution of the world.
I not agree with that.
I
What are you going to do with the milk? That is packaging or not?
no, but that's a completely different.
For example,
you
cannot design the packaging for the milk.
But you can't have digital milk, Santiago.
So
That's what I'm gonna say. It's like in what you're saying in terms of like packaging for like certain things are gonna obviously stay like because you can't have digital milk. I'm talking about books. I'm talking about magazines. I'm talking about posters. I'm talking about all these things that don't necessarily. Obviously, I love them printed. That's the way that they deserve to be. But they don't necessarily need. It's not like a 100% necessity that we have printed music, that we have printed a PlayStation or Xbox or Nintendo games. You don't necessarily need that, but obviously you need printed packaging on milk because you can't download milk and drink digital milk. Do you know what I mean? So it's like,
For example, the aspect when I said that is because I think that books are the packaging for ideas. It's a way to place an idea on a certain medium that is in space. Obviously, we have so much information online on the internet.
yeah, I agree.
It's probably huge amounts of information, but really doesn't even wait, doesn't even take any space.
no, because like you realize
Books take space, they take resources, they produce.
and I understand that, and I 100% agree with you. But like in the other aspect, one of the other episodes, I think Santiago said, oh no, it was Nicolas said that we can't be dinosaurs, and then I said I'm a T-Rex, and then you said you're a T-Rex also. But we have to realize that in 200 or 300 years' time, or even in the future, that there's going to be flying cars. There's going to be like crazy cameras and ultra definition cameras and all these and computers and all these things. And you have to remember that the future will have. I don't think they're going to have any books. Everything is going to be like the books of the future. Santiago can be like literally. Like the space,
No, for me,
the space in front of you, and you've watched the film Mission Impossible, and you're like this, touching space in front of you, and you're like this, pushing
holograms.
Exactly, like and that, and the flying cars and all these things. That I'm talking about the future.
But what do you think about the present? In the present, what do you?
Oh no. Obviously, the books are going to be here for.
Now you have an application for your smartphone when you can download the books.
But I love books. I don't buy any e-books. I love to buy books in case.
That's the point.
For me, that is the point. When you buy a book, it's like you have the book on your.
Oh, it's like a baby. It's like that's my baby. Don't hold that like that. That's mine. Don't wait. Just put it down.
Exactly, that kind of passivity.
Yeah.
That you see your books is a different thing. For example, if you have an ebook, maybe sharing with the whole Quito, the whole university, everything, with everyone. But when you have a printed book, it's yours.
It's your treasure. It's 100% special.
Here in Ecuador, we say, if you want to have the book, never lend it. If you want to have the book, never lend it.
Nice.
That's one thing that is wrong about information and communication, because information means to be universal, and that's one of the biggest crucial topics that's happening now. Should companies and producers of knowledge hold all the rights of information, or the information should be a part of the common Creative Commons? Should it be a part of Creative Commons, or should it be of a universal legacy?
But I think you need to. Creative Commons is good because the new problem with faith.
Should it be like private property?
Okay, but this is getting away off topic, but just getting back to it, like I know I've been like sort of like the person in between, but and you have to understand, and you know this before, like I love books. These are all my books in front of me, and I love having them in my hand. But like taking the finances of these books, and they're really expensive to make, like and the designers in the future have to take that into consideration, that these expenses and what's more quicker. I agree. Ebooks and all these like on the internet are really bad. But that's the fault of technology. Maybe in 120 years time, 200 years time, we have new technology that makes books not obviously as awesome as this, because you can't get anything better than these books. You can't. But maybe they improve it. A better technology than the ebooks. You never know what can happen.
Yeah.
But yeah, guys, I think that to answer Tom's question, I think that personally that I agree is 2 or 3 years time. In the distant future, like there's going to be no more printed work. It's going to be simple. I think that's obvious. I think all designers will understand that, and we love books now. But I don't think that there will probably be any more editions of these books and stuff like that, which will be sad. But you have to face reality. That's the way we're going. I think all the future of technology and design. Well, thank you very much, Tom, for your question. I'm sure you guys will agree. It's an awesome question. Please, guys, do the same as Tom and ask us what you want us to talk about. Because I think that's when it actually makes our most interesting conversations.
Yeah.
So yeah, please comment on our Facebook if what you want to talk about, or on YouTube on this video, or whatever you want. Please like our Facebook, view our YouTube video, share with your friends. If you agree with us, if you don't agree with us, that's fine. Please comment that as well. Because we want this to be an interactive community where everyone is involved. So thank you very much, Nicolas. Thank you very much, Santiago, for joining me today. And we are Designer Speak.
Goodbye, guys.
Bye.